I ordered hairs from this brand online. They told me the hair was going to be delivered between so and so time frame, and I didn't receive those hairs during the time frame. When I didn't receive the hair, I wanted to use the hair for my sister's wedding. I wanted to use the hair for my sister's wedding introduction at the time. So I ordered these hairs ahead of time, like about 2 weeks ahead of the time, or 3 weeks ahead of the time. And they told me they were going to give me the hair so and so time. They didn't deliver the hairs on that time. When it was getting close to the date for the hairs, for me to receive the hairs, I reached out to them and asked them to give me the phone number of the logistics company they had used. They told me to Google it, that they don't know. I should Google it. I didn't get angry at the time. I actually, in fact, went to Google the brand. I started reaching out to the brand, asking for the hairs. Unfortunately, I did not get the hair until a couple of days, like 4 or 5 days later, after my sister's wedding introduction. Meanwhile, I was supposed to get the hair before the wedding. So, give or take, I did not use that hair. I still didn't complain. And because the hairs came late, I did not use the hair. So I didn't open the hair. By the time I opened the hair, I saw that it was not what I ordered. It wasn't what was advertised. The brand reached out to me. We started having conversations. Okay, they would exchange the hair. I agreed to all their terms. They said I was going to pay delivery for me to send the hair back to them for hairs that they were the ones that made mistake. I agreed to pay for the delivery fee. They said they told me to choose new hairs, which I did. One was 160,000, one was 162,000. And then they still said I'll pay 15,000 naira again for styling. I agreed. And I even asked them for their account number so that I can, send the balance, because 160, 162, that's already 322 plus delivery plus 15,000 naira styling charges. The money was around 300 and something. And the hairs I bought before was 231,000. So I'd already asked them for their details. Like, I was willing to add over 100,000 extra to collect those hairs until they now increase the price again. So the hair that was 160,000 that I was willing to pay for and collect, they now increased the price and told me that hair is now 299,000. So you increase the price of the hair from 160 to 299,000. That was when I asked for a refund. That was when I said, no, I cannot pay this money. It's too much. How can you increase the price of one hair overnight? I asked for a refund immediately. When I asked for a refund, they said they were going to give me the refund. So I started giving them deadlines. Oh, please, reach out to me before so and so time. They didn't. Before I started to call out the brand and say, okay, I want my refund. Give me back my money and take your hairs. Mind you, I have asked Rainbow Hairs for their address several times. I'd offered to go to GIG or GUO to go and return the hairs. They should give me their address. Let me send it with my own money. They refused. I didn't know how to reach them. I went to the police station. Before I started to call them out. I went to the police station in Lagos and in Abuja. I didn't go to I had reported the case, in the police station in Lagos, even though I didn't go there physically. I sent my lawyers in Lagos. I reported the case here in Abuja as well. So at no point did I go to Lagos to look for Rainbow Hairs. As a matter of fact, I haven't been to Lagos in years. Then I started to call out this brand. My demands were clear. Give me back my money. Refund me my money. Since I couldn't return their hairs to them or to their office because I didn't know their location. I even thought their location was in the US. I thought their location was in Canada because that is what is showing on their website. So I had no other means. And I noticed that so many people had been calling out this brand since 2019. So I wasn't the only one that had a problem with this brand. I wasn't the only one. I noticed that it was a pattern. This brand knew what they were doing. This brand knew what they were doing. And so I insisted that I want my money back. Give me back my money. Before I went online asking for my money, I was telling the brand that I will do this. I will go out and ask for my money. Give me my money. They ignored me several times. ignored me. Then I went online and called out the brand to give me back my money. That is all I said. I have a right to say, give me back my money. Especially after I had tried to resolve things. Okay. Having said that, the brand called me, refunded me my money. I came out and I made a post and said, oh, this brand has refunded me. I would no longer be calling out this brand anymore, which I never did again. From the day I got my money, I did not call that brand out again. My money was refunded to me on the 10th of July. And that very day, I told the CEO that I would like for us to resolve this thing. You know, let us resolve it. Let's talk. Let's resolve things. And she said no. That she would speak to her team and she'll get back to me. She didn't get back to me. One day, I was in my office. I was in my studio on the 23rd of July, and some police officers came and had me arrested at the directives of Rainbow Hairs. When they took me to their station, eventually I got bail. I came out and I took down every post concerning that brand. Till date, I did not make a single post about that brand again. I never made another post. One post I didn't make concerning that brand. I took everything down on my own. Nobody asked me to do that. And that's the story. Until the 23rd of December, when some police officers came again and got me arrested. And this time, they are charging me with things I know nothing about. They are charging me with things I know nothing about. It is alleged that I gathered people in Lagos to go to her store and make trouble and threaten death, threaten her life, and so many other accusations that I don't even know. Like I said, I've not been to Lagos in years. I never gathered anybody to threaten her life. Everything I did online, and I was simply expressing myself. Return my money. Give me my money. At no point did I threaten the life of the brand or the owner of the brand. So many other accusations. But I don't want to talk about them. I'm just mentioning that this is what I'm being charged with. This is one of the things I'm being charged with. I'm not being charged with anything that has to do with the commercial transaction. Instead, I'm being charged with so many things, ridiculous things. Nigerians, I need your help. I'm coming out to ask for financial assistance because I have been taken to court. And of course, I am happy to go to court. I am going to have to cover unavoidable costs, court costs. Legal services are not cheap. I have to pay lawyers. I have to retain lawyers, sustain lawyers, filing fees, transportation. I'm a resident of Abuja. This case is in Lagos. I have to stay in Lagos throughout the duration of this case. It's just going to be so much. And if people can help me, it's going to reduce the burden on me. Please, if you're able to support me financially towards covering these expenses for the whole process, your support will literally just lighten the burden of this process for me. Please. I can assure the public that this will be pursued to the logical end by my last strength. By my last strength, to the last penny I have and I'm able to raise. Whatever I'm able to raise, whatever you are able to help me with, I'm using it solely for this legal process. This whole court cost and all. So many things to file, so many paperwork. Paying lawyer alone, gone safe. Yeah, gone problem to me. Like, I need help. It's not going to be cheap. I don't know how long this process is going to be. I'm just hoping that it goes smoothly and everything goes as well. Anyhow, you can support me. If you please, just help me. Please. Because my only crime was insisting that I want my money. Refund me my money. From the moment I received my money, in fact, even before I received my money, the hairs were already deposited at the station. I wasn't with her hairs. At no point did I hold on to her hairs after I got my money. I got my money, I took down the post, I still got arrested. I only said, give me my money, refund my money. Everything I did was online. I just kept saying, because I don't know your office location. You are based in US, in Canada. I don't know where you are based, in US or in Canada, one of them, or both, I don't know. I just said, give me my money. I want my money. It's my hard-earned money. I want this money. Give it back to me. That's all I kept asking for. Refund me my money. Now I'm having charges that I don't even know where they are coming from. Threat to life. You came to my shop. You threatened me with others at large. Me. I haven't been to Lagos in years. But God willing, I know that I'll be able to tell my side of the story truthfully and fully. I know I'll be able to tell my side of the story. I'm very sure of that.